What is up, guys? It's Lil Mac here. Today we are gonna be ranking. I think it's all of Cartoon Network's cartoons. Uh, yeah, it looks like all of them. Yeah, we're gonna be ranking these. Uh, Now if I can't see the name and I don't know what it is, I'm gonna put it in this tier list because I have no idea what that is. Uh, but 16, I remember that. It was pretty funny. It wasn't the best, but we're gonna be put it in B, right in the middle. Uh oh, Puppy and Scooby Doo. Whenever I was sick, I would always watch that, so I'm putting that in A. Adventure Time. So that was kind of after I stopped watching cartoons, but I know it has a huge fan base. I tried watching it, but as an adult, I couldn't really get into it. So I'm gonna put it as B. I know someone probably think this is S, and it might be. And the next one is I have no idea what that is. No, The Amazing World of Gumball. I watched a lot of it, but it's such a bad show to me. If there was an F tier, I would put it in F. Apple and what is it called? Turnip? I think I've seen it like twice, but no, that show is stupid. Atomic Betty. I never watched that. I don't know if that's a new one or now Baby Looney Tunes. I it was like Scooby Doo. It's like pretty iconic to me, but I didn't watch it as much, so I'm putting that as C. Batman Beyond. I I think that was such a great show. I'm putting it as. Don't find me for it. Batman Brave and the Bold. Didn't really watch it that much. I watched some of it. I just didn't like the animation. Batman looked so. Batman looked like Ben Affleck before Ben Affleck was even Batman. It was weird. Benton S. You can find me for it. Benton Alien Force. I would say S2. I think that Alien Force is actually better than Benton. Benton Ultimate Alien. I feel like the story started getting pretty, I don't know, too intensive. Now Benton Omniverse, I would say C. I hated that they rebooted. No, I would say D. I hated that they rebooted Benton, and then I don't even. I didn't even know they made a new Benton. And this next Batman, I don't think I've actually watched it. It must be new. I don't think I ever watched it. Now Camp Lazlo, that was such a funny show. I'll put an A. It was such a funny show to me. Uh, Captain Planet, I would put S tier just because of the importance of the show's theme and how much it actually did for 80s and 90s kids. Even me, I watched it on Boomerang whenever they still had that. Camp Stocky Cooks? I can't see it, but never watched it. I don't even know what that is. Chowder. I hate Chowder with such a passion that, yeah, I hate it so much. Clarence, I would say that's a C. I never watched whatever that is, and I thought it was so stupid they gave Cloudy with a Chance of Meatball a show. Uh, oh, I remember this show. This was such a good show. Code. I never. I know. I don't have no idea how to pronounce it. But Code Loco. Loco. Well, I would say that's an A. I hated the animation. The CGI was so bad for its time. But I understand it was like early 2000s. Kid Next Door. I would say S. Such a good show. Uh, Courage the Cowardly Dog. This show used to scare the living crap out of me. I'm putting that A because it was a good show. It just scared me. Oh, Cow and Chicken. My parents wouldn't let me watch that because it had way too many butt jokes for a cartoon. I think that should have been an Adult Swim cartoon myself. Uh, Craig Creek. I've never even heard of that. Same with this one. I think my niece watched this, and I watched a few episodes. So I'm putting it a C. I don't even know the name of that. Dexter's Laboratory. Chef Kiss. I'm putting that as S. I don't want to have too many S's, so I might move some of these later. Uh, I've really liked the Dragons TV show. That was a good show. Putting that A. And so was Duck Dodgers. That was a pretty cool show. I don't know if y'all ever. I don't think that was as popular as any of these others. Ed and Eddie. Mm. Chef Kiss again. It's such a good show. Uh, I think Ed and Eddie was actually the last like hand drawn uh, cartoon for Cartoon Network. So that was pretty cool. Evil Con. See, it was funny sometimes, but I don't know. I'm gonna put that as C. Foster's. I love that show, but I'm gonna put it as B. I don't think it was as good as these S or A. Garfield, no, no. I hate Garfield with a passion. Uh, I remember Rex kind of. I'm gonna put it as C, but I might have to rewatch it and actually see if it's good. George of the Jungle. I'm gonna put that as D. I tried to get into it when I was younger. Was it? Or this is a new show? I can't tell. Green Lantern. I don't think I've watched that. But Billy and Mandy. I'm putting that as S. Uh, Grimm was such a funny character in Mandy, and I feel like they should have made Billy so stupid. Grim and evil. Put that as a B. I didn't really watch it that much. Now He-Man, Master of the Universe. That has such an iconic. What's it called? Intro. That I think the intro alone deserves an A. Yeah, I have never heard of Buffy. I Am Weasel. Oh, I remember that show. That was such a stupid show, and I have no idea what that is. Johnny Bravo. Hey, little mama. It was it was so funny, but I can see why people don't like that show now. It kind of teaches how not to treat a woman. So Johnny Test, I didn't really like Johnny Test. It was pretty stupid in my opinion. Justice League S tier, obviously. Uh, Justice League Unlimited, I would say A tier, wasn't as good as Justice League because that one was just pretty much just like one offs every episode. This one, it was like it pretty much had a kind of a story, and I never watched this other Justice League. I actually loved Crypto the Super Dog. It was pretty good. Yeah, don't know that show either. I think I've seen this show. I know I didn't get into it. I don't know that show. Looney Tunes, an iconic show. Mad, I love watching Mad. It was kind of like Robot Chicken, but for kids. It was pretty funny. And I'm gonna put that one a C. Can't remember much of that, but it was funny. Flapjack, the animation scared me, but the show itself was pretty funny. Uh, yeah, I don't know these. I don't know this one either. I remember this, but I don't remember watching it, so I'm just gonna put it as D. Mixels. Think I'm gonna put that as D too. The Moxie Show. Yeah, I don't know that one. Ooh, what's mucha lucha? Uh, when I was younger, I was so into wrestling. I really liked this show because it was wrestling pretty much. Uh, my gym partner's is Monkey. It was funny too. Just had way too many butt jokes for a kid show. Ninja Ninjago. Uh, I'm a C. I think I watched a few episodes of it. OKKO. I'll put that as D. Over the garden wall. I don't think I watched it. Oz and Drix. I'm gonna put that as C. I'm gonna put that as C. Powerpuff Girls. I'm gonna put that as A. That was such a empowering show for women. Not really, but it was fun to watch. I actually, unironically, really loved it when I was little. I'll put the other one with it. I think it was pretty much the same kind of stuff. Mm, yeah, I have no idea what that says. Regular show. That's S tier. I feel like the regular show had the probably the best comedy out of any of these shows so far. Robot Boy. I'm gonna put that as B. I did watch a lot of it, but to tell you the truth, I can't remember any of it. Robot Tomini. Put that as C. Samurai Jack. See, this is hard. I think Samurai Jack deserves to be S, but I don't want to put too many S's. I'll put him as S. Scooby Doo, Monster Incorporated. I'm gonna put that as B. I think. I think that was a pretty good show. For Awesome, no, that was such a bad show. That deserves like double F. Secret something. I think I watched that when I was younger. Just I can't remember most of it. I'm gonna put a C. Sheep in the Big City. D. Skunk, Skunk Fur and D. Sonic Boom. No, that was a horrible show. Uh, oh, Space Ghost. I'm gonna put that as B, but I really can't remember anything of it. Squirrel Boy. Could put that as D. Now the first Star Wars Clone Wars, I'm gonna put it as C because I don't think it was that good, but the newest quotation newest Clone Wars, I think that deserves S. Yeah, that was pretty story driven too. Stack Shock S because it actually had some good themes in it. It really helped to show what how do I put it, like to show what passive aggressive racism looks like. I don't know, it had good themes in it. Steven Universe. Apparently there's a big following in Steven Universe, but I haven't watched it that much. So I'm not gonna put it S. But I'll put it A. Yeah, I never heard that. Summer Camp Island. Never heard that either. Sunday Pan. Nope. 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 Teen Titans Go. I will put it at A because I know kids today really like it, and some of the jokes are good. Just the only thing that's really wrong with it, you compare it to the first Teen Titans, and Teen Titans was such a good story-driven show for kids, and can't really compare a spoof to the original Thundercats. I would say B. I know I used to watch it a lot whenever I was younger on Boomerang, but that was about it. Never heard of it. To Me Squad. I think that's D. I don't think that show was very good. Total Drama Island. I would say S. So to take back from what I said, I think Total Drama Island has the best jokes so far, and I just love the whole like fake reality thing. Total Drama Rama is D. I don't like it. Ridiculous Race. I don't think I watched that from Total Drama Island, but I'll put a C. Totally Spies. I would say A or S. I would say S. Transformers. I don't know. I would say C. I think that one was pretty mediocre. Uncle Grandpa D. Such a bad show. Unique Kitty. Oh, I've seen it. That's D. That was stupid. Victor Valentina. Never heard of it. Villainous. I think I've seen it, but I'm gonna put a C. The Bear Bears. Nah. What a cartoon? Never even heard of it. Robert Scones. Nope. What's new? Scooby Doo is definitely S tier. And see, that one's such a good show too. What is that on Lynn? Can't remember the name of it, but I really loved that show growing up. Young Justice definitely deserves A or S, but I guess because I'm such a big DC fan, most of the DC stuff is gonna be S tier. Annoying Orange, that deserves triple F. Such a bad show. Hero 108, never heard of it. Thundercats Roar, gonna put that as A. No, I'm gonna put it with B. Batman the anime series, definitely S. Superman anime series, same thing, definitely S. And I think I haven't heard of these three. Jellystone, I know that's about Yogi the Bear, but I don't really know. And Fungies, yeah, I have no idea. And the last one, Steven Universe. The grown up one. We'll go A because I know people really say it's a really good show. Apparently, it's very good on story. So I'll put A. But I think that's it for the video. Now, out of all these, I would say it's such a hard to say the absolutely best of the best. I think Billy and Mandy deserve A. I don't think it's as good as the rest of these. Man, I think maybe Justice League or Ben 10 was my absolute favorite growing up. Or maybe Teen Titans. Yeah, I would say that's my top three. Justice League, Ben 10, Teen Titans. But not in that order. It doesn't matter the order. But yeah, that's the video. Uh, like, uh, like, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.